left Candle Lake at around 7 a.m. to La Ronge. We packed up all our gear and an extra 80 liters of fuel. We are now landing at Cree Lake for our first fuel stop. "10:30 in the morning. We're on the southeast corner of Cree Lake. Just fueling up. Took off and now are flying to our first destination, the SandDunes. Our ETA is about 12:30. It's been years in the planning, and we finally made it. As I fly over, it's absolutely astonishing how clear the water is. As we proceed closer, it turns into a desert. I will now circle the lake and proceed to land on the north side. Welcome to the Athabasca sand dunes. We're on the west side, well, northwest side of Archibald Lake. We're just gonna have a bite to eat and then we'll do some exploring. As we explore the desert, it amazes me the plants and insects that I have never seen before. There's old dead trees, likely 100 years old or older, sticking out of the desert everywhere. What a beautiful, untouched place to be. We are now flying northwest to the border of Saskatchewan, Alberta, and the Northwest Territories. The flight will take about 45 minutes. Once we arrive, we will land on Hughes Lake. Lake Athabasca is so huge, and even with hardly any wind, there's 3-foot swells below us. Wow. Flying over Hughes Lake, circling around the 2 provinces and 1 territory. I'm checking the lake for wind, depth, reefs, and other obstacles before landing. My plan is to land on the north end of the lake. We are literally in the middle of nowhere with the nearest civilization 80 miles away. We're at the NWD. The south side of that, over the point, is Saskatchewan, and 1 mile that way is Alberta. Uranium City is one of the most intriguing communities. I remember reading many books with my father as a young boy. I want to share my experiences while I was touring around with Dean Clausen. Let's check it out. We got back to Cree Lake that evening, where we camped out after a long day of flying. The next morning, we flew out to the old homestead, Thompson Lake, to see how the camp is doing. Afterwards, we proceeded to visit a good friend at Black Bear Island Lodge, where we'd have coffee and then continue on our adventure back to La Ronge for needed fuel. In the early afternoon, Brandon and myself flew back to Candle Lake, where Brandon would jump in his airplane and fly it home. What a great adventure!